This is John K,
This is Kapeash,
and this is
the Downpour. Cheers,
Cheers,
John.
boys.
Lucky number 7.
Our 7th episode.
Yep, lucky number 7. We back. We back in action.
Yep, we got our downpour drinks there.
Oh yeah,
Official downpour alcohol.
exclusive Downpour shots. Of course.
What'd you bring, Chris?
I actually brought some Fletcha.
He's got
Fletcha
the Mark
Azul.
Wahlberg exclusive bottle.
Yep, it's actually signed by Mark. Shout out Mark Wahlberg. You know
Hold
his
it up.
name?
Let's see it.
Check it out right here. Fletcha Azul.
Straight ahead. Let's see.
I have not tried it yet.
See that?
Yeah.
Nice.
Super
Signed
dope.
right on the front.
Yeah.
Exclusive.
Let's try a shot, John, real quick before
Let's
we
do
start
it.
the show.
We'll give it
There we go.
a review.
We'll give it a review. Let's do that.
Our first review on the downpour.
There you go. That's a fact. Ooh, that one's kind of full. All the way to the top.
I mean, we do kind of give like a little review, like, oh, that was good, or
I
But-
have one that's not out yet, but I do got a review. But this one's probably gonna,
let's see if
We'll
it's
do this
better
one
than
first.
the Alex Jones bourbon. What kind of? It's tequila, right? So
Yep,
it's not
tequila. Yeah.
A,
All right, here we go. You ready?
Let's do it. Let me grab mine. I'll probably here.
There you got
Get
that.
mine and then
All right. Cheers,
Cheers.
John.
the
Episode
downpour.
number 7.
There we go.
Fletcha Azul's bomb.
Tastes kind of lemony.
That's good.
It is good.
That's real good. All right, so let's start off with the show. We're about to talk about some hip hop. Who's the best rapper right now, John? In your opinion?
Right now, my favorite I can't stop listening to is Samson.
Samson.
Yeah, Samson, man. He just came out, but man, he's gonna be like bigger than OT. Like I called it when OT was gonna be big.
Yeah.
This guy's the next to be big. He's
Really?
like up there with Eminem and all the really fast rappers out there.
Wow. Well, that's a good look. Well, OT's blowing up. Shout out OT.
Yeah, OT is.
He is exploding right now.
Mhm.
Making moves and all that. Samson's probably up next. We up next. You know what I mean? Never know
Mhm.
who's popping. But we didn't get to talk about too much about the Kendrick and the Drake beef. You know what I mean? Like who won that battle? We already know. But who do you like better, Kendrick or Drake?
Me personally, I listen to Drake more,
Okay.
but Kendrick is like a really good lyricist. But
Right.
honestly, like when I want like a good vibe, like I'll listen to Drake. But
Yeah.
like,
good vibe.
Drake's just got that rhythm. man. Something about that rhythm. You
Right.
gotta hear some Drake. But
No, that's true. Very true. I fuck with Kendrick.
But Kendrick
I love Drake,
does
though.
paint you a picture. Like if you like good storytelling in a song, kind of like how Eminem
Right.
does his
Now,
storytelling.
Is it just me, or do you kind of hear less Drake songs now on the radio? Like
Oh,
on
yeah.
the West Coast, and
Way less.
I'm like, where are all the Drake
I
songs?
haven't heard
Oh,
a Drake song.
Kendrick, or West Coast shit, which is dope.
Like,
Hey,
every other station, I'm like going through. It's like dun 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 dun. Next
Yeah.
station, dun dun dun. Dun. Oh my god!
yeah.
At Chris's house, dun dun dun.
Yeah, no,
I'm
that's
at
a
work,
good look.
dun dun.
Yeah, K-Dot killed it. You know what I
Man.
mean? I went to the video shoot. I don't know if we said that last episode, but I was able to go to Kendrick Lamar's video shoot,
Yeah.
or Not Like Us. And I went on a break.
How many people
and
were there again?
There was thousands.
There was like
I went to
there
the
was like
second
3,000
scene.
people.
I went to Tam's, and then I missed it, and then I ended up meeting everybody at the courthouse, and that was a movie. Everybody showed up. I seen YG, K-Dot. Who else was there? I think Jay Worthy was there. Mac B was there. Kapeash was there. Like it was a fucking movie. Who else? Compton, AV.
I was not there, unfortunately.
John K
I was busy.
Work or where? I don't know where John was.
I was busy.
But that was a movie. That was West Coast history. The day, I think maybe like a few days before was a concert. So he's just making moves. I think it was like the next day, I want to say, or that, yeah, maybe it was a Wednesday. So it was like 2-3 days later, he did the video, and I was like, man, so that's West Coast is back. That's a fact. Shout out DJ Head too. Went to high school with DJ Head. He's doing it big. He had a segment, at the Kendrick show. And then who else was it? Mustard, so it was a good look. That was a movie.
Rocky Rock's birthday was pretty sick too.
Rocky Rock's birthday. Yeah, this is our
Karaoke
hip hop
spot.
segment. Yeah, shout the karaoke spot, the Sunset Rooftop Bar every Tuesday, and shout out Rocky Rock. You know what I'm saying, for inviting us out. His birthday party was a movie. He had Lazy Bone there. He had Yuck Mouth of the Loonies there. He had Kapeash and John K there. Like it was a movie.
Saint Raw pulled up.
Saint Raw pulled
Lucky
up.
pulled up.
Lucky. Seen Jackson there. A shout out Smooth, the DJ. It was a good look. That was a movie. That was a good time. Although
Sucks the Bones Thug show got canceled.
Yeah, that's true. Wish and Flesh got stuck in Cleveland, and the show was canceled until
Like we were on our way, and
September
they're like, no,
20th.
they kept pushing it back, and then
Yeah.
they canceled completely. I was
Yeah,
like,
so that was about that's going to be on another segment, but that was with the Microsoft, the glitch.
yeah,
So they couldn't get through because the software, the glitch.
Alex Jones predicted the outage 2 days before it happened.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
It was crazy.
So yeah, this is really weird. And then he talked
Worldwide flights, worldwide banks. I think over a bank, like 100 banks in China, completely
this is
shut down.
This is scary. How can they actually do that? People were stuck for hours. I had a buddy that was on Instagram telling me he had to wait like 14 hours in Japan. You know what I mean? He had to be back at work, and he's running a spot and couldn't be there. And yeah, it was bad. So then you're staying in the airport for that long. You know what I mean? So it's a bad look. So thank God it's back to normal, right? But that glitch caused like 10 million.
Not yet. Still not back to normal.
Oh, it's not?
I went to Starbucks this morning, and they were still out. And they were like drive-through only.
I was mad about that
Because
too.
keep in mind, even though they fixed everything, people, there's still businesses that now have to go in and fix their own stuff, right? So
what's the
it's
program that went down again?
Microsoft.
It's a cybersecurity.
It's a cybersecurity thing.
Elon just removed it from Twitter, so it can't take Twitter down. Basically,
what's it called?
It's God, I forgot what it's called. It's like cyber something. It's literally like an antivirus software for banks, and it caused the outage.
That's wild.
Yeah.
So that Elon was like, this is getting removed from Twitter immediately.
Oh, CrowdStrike.
CrowdStrike.
Yeah.
CrowdStrike. That's right.
It's getting banned across the board now because it's like, I guess, conspiracies say it's Democrat controlled.
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
Or deep state controlled. They don't really know, but
Are those two different things?
Yeah, because there's deep state people who, the shadow government are from all factions. The conspiracies are real.
Wow. But are they real or are they just conspiracies?
Some of them are definitely.
No.
Like the whole, they're saying one of the big conspiracies right now is they're saying that the Trump assassination was faked so that he can for sure win the election.
Yeah. They said it was staged. They said it like, dude, there's no way you can do a glimpse by half an inch. He could have been dead, kind of. You know what I mean? Like, so, I mean, there's no way to clip his ear. Like he got so lucky, by the grace of God. You know what I mean? Like
3 shooters, too.
That 3 shooters.
One in the building.
I saw one getting on the roof.
And one on the water tower across the way.
This is wild.
So you're saying, wait, there were three enemy shooters?
Yes, there were. There was 8 shots fired. Only one person shot though. The other 2 were just unknown shooters that were posted up there. It's crazy.
That did create one of the most iconic photos, though. You know what I mean? Him standing there, blood and stuff, and fist in the air.
Yep, it really was.
Well, I called John right away because I saw it right away, and they didn't even know what went on. They just heard shots, and then his ear was bleeding. I was like, wait, what's going on? Then all of a sudden they're like, oh, he got shot. I was like, holy shit! So it was still like new news when I first heard it. I called you right when I heard about it, but this is just, we're living through some crazy history. You know what I mean? And again, Alex Jones predicted
he predicted Biden stepping down too.
Yeah, predicted Biden stepping down. He predicted they're trying to assassinate him and Biden. Like, this is wild. Like, we're living in some crazy times. You know what I mean? living in history.
Speaking of that, though, I think, Republicans and Democrats are just, right wing, left wing. It's still the same bird in a sense,
Yeah. Yeah.
You heard about the people this week who got over 300 hours of Bohemian Grove footage?
You were telling me
Straight
about
from
that.
Bohemian Grove.
Bohemian
They
Grove
infiltrated
footage, y'all.
with 40 employees that were fake and literally filmed the entire mock ritual and everything at Bohemian Grove.
We have to check some of that out. Is it online?
They're posting a documentary right now. They gave all the footage to InfoWars.
Oh my god!
But yeah, it's crazy. I saw some of it on the live.
That is bizarre.
Even more HD than what Alex Jones got back in the 90s.
This is wild. Bohemian Grove, what is going on? Where is this place? Up north?
It's Northern California.
Monterey, California.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, Bohemian Grove.
Right past Camp Meeker. Deep in the woods.
Damn, this is crazy.
Cloaks and daggers and rituals. It's man. Right here in California.
That's wild.
They do it every summer solstice. That's why they were able to get the because it's a druidic basically all the people who are still super druidic in their believing of Molech and these ancient gods.
Mm-hmm.
So it's an elite group too.
But
all
didn't
of them
they have they were doing some sacrifice? Was it like a goat or something?
Well, since they can't go check the body and all this, they're saying it's a mock sacrifice.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know if it's real or not because it's like a body wrapped up.
Hmm.
So when they burn it, you hear the screaming, but they're like, "Oh, that's just on the PA system. It's a mock sacrifice." It's like, dude,
a mock sacrifice.
They have so much security.
This is so bizarre.
Yeah.
No way. Could you imagine? I got to see the footage.
So we did have a guest too that was telling us in the comments hey, we talk about this on the show and this on the show.
Yes.
So we took a couple questions. One of them was, do you believe in aliens?
I do.
I definitely do.
I do. Yep.
Definitely.
Dude.
There's so many ancient.
I remember the first time we were like, oh, let's just go outside and look up in the sky, see what we see. First time we see a UFO. Literally the first time. And it was not just me and John. It was me, John, and 10 people at his house, siblings, and they're, everybody there.
It was so weird. It was like a little white dot, looked like a star.
Oh,
and then it went over to a star.
It was a UFO.
And
100%.
Pulsed. Remember it pulsed?
Oh, yeah.
And then it went to a different star. It absorbed energy from it or something. It's so weird.
It was bizarre.
Everyone saw it too.
Yep. Everybody saw it. And that's what started our whole LA Ghostbusters and ghost hunting. And we went all, and then we caught another UFO on footage.
We did, right behind you. When we were filming you in the LA Ghostbusters episode.
Yep.
I was filming him. He was talking about oh, this is the spot we were going to go. Yeah. And right behind him, you see a UFO just zipping around.
It zipped behind me over the mountains, and it went all the way through. We have it. We didn't even see it. Somebody told us in the comments, I think, oh, check out.
We didn't see it until they told us.
50 seconds. Check out your footage. We're like, what are you talking about? And
dude, and it was clear as day.
It was. And
it was like a bright orange thing.
Dude, yeah. It was not a shooting star or nothing. It went over the mountains.
It wasn't a firefly up close.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, definitely not.
Oh, no.
You can see little windows.
Oh, no. That
it had a specific shape.
It was in the sky. You know what I mean? So, and then going up to Turnbull Canyon, we seen a saucer, an orb from the sky, drop something off top of the hill.
I remember that one.
Yeah, we caught that too.
It floated over, and then the dot stayed there, and then another dot went down.
It did. It went down. It dropped something off at the top of the hill.
Literally.
It was crazy. We all seen it.
It was like a Fortnite airdrop, in the middle of the city. It's dude, what the hell was that? Is this how they're dropping off the cocaine now? How sophisticated?
It looked like a helicopter or something in the sky.
Yeah.
Something was dropped off the top. It was bizarre.
We were like, is it going to explode when it hits the bottom? It's so bright. It just was super bright, just going down slow.
Dude, that was crazy. Good times. We caught some good footage. We did the insane asylum in Downey, haunted spot.
The creepiest things about those videos were we would miss stuff, and then in the comments, they're like, did you see that face in the window? And
Yeah.
I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
I did not. And that's
The famous
creepiest
one
thing
we
ever.
did was Taps. Remember the Ghost Hunter guys? They wanted to use our footage, but they thought, well, a lot of people thought it was a hoax, but it wasn't. When the very first footage of your house, remember, we would go everywhere to go ghost hunting, but the most haunted spot was John's house. Like,
It literally,
like we'd go everywhere to try to go to places and film, ghost hunting and all that. And then the most haunted spot was John's house. Like, we had a kickback. We had a fully charged camera, and we literally put it on a tripod in the kitchen.
remember the dish rack?
Oh yeah, that's why we did that. That's to back the train up.
Creepiest.
The dish rack fell on its own, and the plates went everywhere on the floor.
Like
Nobody was in there.
The counter has like a thick lip.
Yeah.
Like you can't lift it over that lip.
Yeah.
Somehow the whole dish rack
Yep.
flew onto the floor. Like we were all outside playing beer pong.
It was insane. It was pretty crazy. So that's what got us to film the kitchen, because we're like, all right, well, if that just did that on its own, let's see what's going on in here. I think it was the next day, or maybe it could have been the same night that we did it. And sure enough, we come back like maybe 5 minutes later, and Dan's like, oh my God, like the battery is dead already. And that was a 3-hour battery. What's going on? So then we ran back the footage, and that's when we saw,
It
where
opened up.
the covers were opening up. The last part and then you see like a little orb or something go through, and then it comes back, and all of a sudden the stove opens up, and there's no way fishing wire, anything, you pull that stove. It takes 2 people to open that stove. That was a heavy duty old school stove.
It was.
There's no way, so definitely it could have been your, the aunt. It's like, it was
Still on YouTube.
It's
Just type
still-
LA Ghostbusters oven,
Yeah.
and it pops right up.
Yeah, Elite Ghostbusters oven. Yeah, that was the scariest
It's
moment, because then we're like, what the heck? So that was a good look. We got to get back into our ghost hunting.
yeah.
Speaking of that, I actually went to San Diego recently and went to the Whaley House. They say that's the scariest house in America.
most haunted.
It's all haunted. There's different like a girl died in there, another girl committed suicide. I think a baby died in there. Like, it's crazy. Like, yeah, the stories they said in there were bananas. And then, yeah, it was pretty,
The creepiest
pretty
things
crazy.
are-
Cold feeling in there.
Always from the
Yeah.
footage that's analyzed. Like
Yeah.
the ghost is like right behind you the whole time. No one saw it.
Yeah. Oh,
But
yeah.
then the comments are like, check here with the timestamps.
Right.
Click on it and it shows it.
Oh,
right in the
yeah.
video.
Yeah,
I'm
we
like,
definitely
dude.
got to do some footage over there. The Whaley House was epic sight to see for sure. If you're in San Diego, go by there. That was bananas.
The Sunnyside Cemetery too.
Or was
That one
Oh
was
yeah, yeah, yeah.
spooky.
That was good. That was good. Yeah.
There was some like weird noises there.
So we're gonna start doing a segment. Damn, we're already past our shot, but we'll get back to that at the 25 mark. But
Yeah.
we're gonna do a segment like the Buzzkill segment.
Yeah.
Remember we're talking about that? Like,
Setbacks, the Buzzkills.
yeah, the setbacks. Well, that could be another segment. So this is the Buzzkill segment. Funny stories like back in the day. Like what was a Buzzkill moment? One was for me that I talked about was, there was like at an after party or like a club or something, and then all of a sudden, me and 2 chicks go back to my parents' house. They're asleep. It's like 2 a.m. We get in the jacuzzi, and we're about to smoke some weed or whatever, and then all of a sudden, the girl drops the pipe, and the pipe bounces off the
Bouncing
spot,
off each little
bounces
step.
off the
All the
stairs,
all the way
all
to
the
your
way
parents'
down. It's
door.
tink, 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 and I'm like, oh my God, Buzzkill. Like, are you fucking serious
And
right
you
now?
just
Like,
hear your parents waking up.
my mom wakes up, the light comes on, the girl's like half naked. I'm like, dude, like, really?
Spotlight on the jacuzzi.
Like, that's what it was. And I was just like, oh my God, what a Buzzkill moment. Like, that was the worst ever. Like, because that could have been the best night ever. You know what I mean? And that was the worst night ever. But that was a funny moment that I just remembered. I was like driving home one day. I was like, dude, we need to do a Buzzkill segment for sure, 100%. And that was my moment right there, was the Buzzkill. What about you? You have any Buzzkill moments? What are your
I'm trying to think of what hasn't been a Buzzkill.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
anything, man. Like
Yeah.
You just like make a delicious. You go in, you're preparing your food.
Yeah.
This is what I'll do. I'll make like a really good sandwich or something. And I
Yeah.
take my time cutting each little thing, and
Yeah.
go back, go to sit down. I forgot my drink. You go to get up, and the sandwich falls on the floor. Like, dude,
Worst.
that's like a buzzkill to me. for
Yeah.
sure. Or like you have your computer ready to record, and
Mhm.
you accidentally move a certain thing, and a drink tips like right on your computer
Oh
cable.
yeah. No. Yeah.
There's no
Yeah.
worse panic time for a
Yeah, you
computer
should
nerd
not have
than when a
any-
drink is just heading straight for computers. That
No
right below
drinks
the
by
table.
any computers.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
How many times in the studio, Chris? People just like
Oh yeah.
The whole
we've
drink
had to
right
watch
on
that.
the
We've had a
keyboard.
lot of expensive equipment.
right on my guitar, like
Corona
oh my
bottles
God.
and Patron bottles and everything by there. Yeah. No, we've
Whole
had some.
pitcher of Kool-Aid one time.
Yeah, we've had
fell
some-
onto my guitar,
Dude.
Wait, who's still making Kool-Aid?
dude. Well, this was probably 10 years ago that happened. But people do drink
I haven't
Kool-Aid.
seen Kool-Aid in
Dude,
a
we brought some
while.
Kool-Aid into work like maybe like 2 weeks ago.
Kool-Aid.
It was
Yeah,
good.
he's still making Kool-Aid. Yeah, no, I haven't had Kool-Aid in a minute. But
Well, you got that icy machine for work too. That's pretty good.
yes, I do. We need syrup, so we don't have any yet, but we will get some soon. That's all we need because we need ice, water, salt, and syrup. We tried it with like soda, just regular. We poured it in there. It's not working, so it has to be like that syrup, so pineapple, strawberry, or whatever we get,
Yeah.
So it'll be bomb. So, also, what we're going to talk about too, we're going to do the little conspiracy shit after. We already did a little bit, but we'll do that after. We have like a little lotto segment. You know what I mean?
Chris got some lottery tickets.
Yes. I got some lottery tickets, guys.
Try our luck on the
And we're going to
episode.
try our luck live exclusively here. You guys get to see first. And all proceeds go back into the podcast. $1 million. I was like, oh, shit.
Solomon gets one.
There you go.
So here we go.
The podcast studio gets
the
a,
podcast studio.
gets a portion of the proceedings.
Yeah. So before that, we will do another shot of Fletcha Azul.
We
Because
will.
we're at the 25 mark just about right now. So, and then what about a quarter? Who has a change? Anybody got change?
I do not.
I can
Oh,
find you a quarter
no.
somewhere. I'll find you a quarter.
Oh, actually, you know what? I got
you
my
can use your
keys.
keys too.
I could use my keys. So we could do it this way, or we could just
You know
do
what?
it
You
this-
just scratch the barcode and scan it. With
yeah, we're gonna do that way. Super simple,
Don't even
quick.
waste your time. Just
Oh, I thought you were doing not doing the shot first.
Oh yeah, you know what? We're gonna do the shot first. I'm just gonna scratch these and then.
he's doing the bar. He is doing the barcode.
Oh yeah, I'm sticking and moving.
Just
real quick.
scan so it says you've lost or you've won.
Yes. So I got 4. Let's see how many are winners. It's a good look.
And
Yeah,
are
we're gonna-
these the California ones or the national ones?
These are just the California Big Spin, I believe. Maybe national. No, yeah, this is California lottery only.
I told him he should have got the Mega Millions. Isn't it like
That would've been a
almost
good look.
300 million right now?
Yeah, except that your chances are more likely to be struck by lightning.
All right, here we
than
go.
that.
Let's do a
Hey,
shot
I've
of
been
Fletcher.
pretty close to some lightning blasts, bro. Like once at the freaking graveyard,
shot.
we were visiting Grace's dad
Yeah.
at the cemetery, and dude, lightning struck the power pole right next to us.
Dude, you gotta be careful.
It was so loud. It was like maybe 100 yards away. And then that power pole caught fire, and we were like, "All right, we're going home now." Like,
Oh wow.
the scariest. The scariest. All right. Shout out Fletcha. Shout out our 7th episode. This is the
Definitely.
Downpour. So every 15 minutes, usually we'll take a shot. We're
Cheers.
overdue. Here we go. Cheers, John. All right.
I like it's like a limey, lemony flavor in that. That's good.
It's pretty good. Fletcha Azul. Appreciate you guys. Really good. All right, here we go.
Bourbon was really strong.
Here goes.
Let's see if he won or not.
All right, guys.
Scanning the barcode.
Here it goes.
This is
Here
how
it
you
goes.
gamble in 2024. You just scan the barcode.
Oh. There it goes. Nothing.
It's you have lost. What does it
All right,
say?
here we go.
You got to
got a
read what it said. It didn't
drum
say
roll.
nothing. It
says
said
nothing.
did it say? Read what it says, Chris.
Winner,
What'd
chicken
you
dinner,
get?
guys.
What'd you get?
$15.
Really? Awesome.
$15.
Dude,
Let's
not bad.
do this. $15. I'm up 10 now. Let's go. Okay,
Let's see. He's scanning it again.
here we go. Drum roll, drum roll.
It's loading.
Nothing, y'all. Nothing, y'all. All right, here we go. Let's. All right, here we go.
The
Drum
fourth
roll,
and
drum
final
roll.
Ticket.
Nothing. Damn.
You broke it. No, you lost $5.
I lost 5, y'all. Damn.
Not bad.
Damn. So yeah, spent 20, won back 15.
Oh,
Damn.
that was another buzzkill moment right there.
Buzzkill moment. Oh well. Well, next time. Hopefully the next show will be up. So we're down 5. We gotta move up, y'all.
Mhm.
Let's go. Let's go.
What else did we put on your list, Chris?
Well, we were gonna talk about more in depth with the segment with Trump, but we kind of already did that, so we're not gonna, so we're not.
What segment with Trump?
Well, about the whole thing with people like thinking that
It was
staged,
faked or-
it was fake, it was staged.
Well, the thing I heard originally was that they thought he didn't get shot. It was glass from one of the teleprompters or something.
Right.
But then they showed the teleprompters fully intact after everything happened, so that was debunked pretty quickly.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's all still kind of bizarre, And then Biden stepped down, So it's wild. And then also when he did get shot, there was that one lady. I guess she was a FBI agent or something. Like she was filming, like she had the camera and she was like filming. Right? Did you see that? Like she had the glasses on. She did, like everybody ducked and she got up and started filming. So
Oh yeah, I saw that.
like, oh my god, who's that? And they're like, oh, she was an FBI agent. So I don't know if that's
Mhm.
true or what she had to do while she was filming, but it's all so weird and surreal, because we're living through it. It's like the JFK, it happened with like a presidential candidate that was gonna run for president, and they got shot or something, right?
It's just crazy
You're not talking about
how it all
JFK,
happens
right?
at once.
Huh?
You're not talking about JFK.
No, yeah. Well, JFK, then there's
Was
one
the
in
president.
between, and then
Oh,
this
okay.
happened. So it's like it doesn't happen often, but
Right.
you know.
But I felt like, I don't know about you guys, I didn't really feel the horror or you know what I mean?
Right,
Where people are
right.
like, oh my God. It just sort
Yeah.
of seemed like,
Yeah.
oh, that happened? Okay. Well,
People
I got to take
honestly
my
did-
card.
because
to
there's
the
so
camp
much
tomorrow.
crazy shit going on now.
Yeah.
It's
People
like,
are just desensitized to a lot of stuff these days.
yeah.
Well, also, they were more concerned for Trump than themselves. Like when people saw Trump fall down, everyone's like, "Oh, Trump." They didn't.
Yeah.
They were like, "Who cares about the bullets? Poor Trump."
Yeah.
It was like
It could have been a disaster. It could have been.
one more little half an inch.
Oh yeah.
and it just-
Yeah.
It could have been.
That's why I don't see how you could stage that because you can't.
There's no.
You
way
can't
to
tell
say that. That's
some
like something out of a movie.
70
They
something
missed
year old man
horribly. Like-
It's
to be like, okay, you just stand still, don't move.
Yeah.
we'll just clip your ear, don't move. I just don't see that.
What was he saying when he
Awesome.
moved his head like that? He was like,
He said something and got lucky.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was wild. That was wild.
crazy.
But had he did get shot and killed, then what do you think would have happened? Civil War. Everything would have broke crazy. Like what
I
would
don't
have
think
happened?
anything would have happened.
No, I don't either.
No.
I think they would have just been like, "All right, Biden again for 4 more years."
Wow.
But that didn't happen.
No, I mean they would have come up with another candidate
Either Hillary
on the
or-
on the Republican side
Wow.
to replace Trump. I don't know who
I
that would
think
be,
that-
but
I wonder who it would be though, like DeSantis or
or JD Vance. I mean, he was the VP candidate
yeah,
or is the VP candidate.
RFK might be able to come through.
Well, he's already running in right now as an independent. Is that correct?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was like he was sick of the Democrats. He's like, I'm going independent. Crazy.
So, what do you think about Kamala potentially getting the nomination for the Democratic side?
I think she was already running it the whole time anyway. There's no way Biden was making any decisions on anything.
Yeah.
Well, then in that case, I guess it's a good news thing then, right? I mean, that means she has some experience.
They're probably just going to have, he already endorsed her, right?
Right.
Yeah. And I think she's probably going to endorse Hillary very soon.
For
president. Hillary's definitely still trying to get in that race.
Wait, she's running for president. You think she's going to endorse Hillary for president?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I can see it coming.
So basically you're saying that Kamala won't run, but Hillary will.
I think they'll both probably run, but Hillary, she'll endorse Hillary for sure. And she'll probably want to stay VP again.
That will be nuts.
Because she almost beat Trump in 2020.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hillary. Gosh.
Wow, I know you guys don't want to go deep into politics, so we can move on to your next subject.
Yeah. So speaking of enough about politics. Let's get back to what we got to talk about our music. We're getting on more, exclusive beats. We got some producers in line. You know what I mean? So
I've been doing a song a week, Chris.
You've been doing a song.
You gotta get back on it.
I've been doing a song a year.
Chris did like a song. Like, what was your last song?
My last song, I don't even remember, dude. It's been that long.
Was it the Kobe song?
No. I've done a song after that.
And when you guys say song, do you mean like every part of the song, or do you mean
like a full song?
The beat,
a full song,
or
like a name of a song? Yeah.
Okay. All right. And you do like what? The lyrics, the music, the vocal, like everything?
Yeah, we'll find beats. We have producers. We get beats, and then we'll just write the song, record the song, and then make
It's like 50-50 for me.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll make the beat. Sometimes I'll just find one or be given one.
And you do all your own vocals, both of you?
I do my own vocals. Yeah.
Yep.
And what kind of music is it?
I would say mine's like alternative rap, like maybe
alternative pop.
Yeah,
no, I'm just kidding.
Probably alternative pop. Actually. People have told me that.
Yeah, I'm just like a hip hop artist.
Chris does hip hop.
Yeah, I do hip hop.
All right. So, John, what do you think your music, or what popular artist do you feel like your music sounds like?
Probably like close to like Post Malone or like.
Okay.
Mine's are kind of.
What are you laughing for over there?
We have singing parts and.
My music's just like Michael Jackson.
I mean, that's what it sounds like because Post is more calm and, direct.
No, I know. But
I would say my music's close to like how his is structured.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Singing and rapping.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. No, mine's more.
I wish it was more like Metallica Dio, but my vocal range isn't. I think I have to drink Jack Daniels for 40 more years to get that Dio, rasp.
Yeah,
that's what auto-tune's for.
I'm like, I'm more of a just Kapeash, like not really. I don't sound like myself, But I guess you could say I don't know.
And what's the plan for the music?
You're probably like.
What would you say?
He's like Tyga, bro. He's always like he does like those songs that are, totally about everything hip hop. Shoes, hoes, money.
Hoes, money, shoes, cars.
It is hip hop.
Mansions,
yes.
Yachts.
Helicopter on the landing pad on the yacht.
Yes, exactly.
But not pizza.
Oh,
Pizza
we've done
Boy
pizza.
Fresh.
Sure. Pizza, his nickname
I'm in
is
the
Pizza
building.
Boy Fresh.
You know what I mean? So, yeah. Pizza Boy Fresh. Yeah, I got a single coming out. It's going to be popping.
All your nicknames. What is it? Cree, Chris.
Oh, yeah. Just
Pizza
depends.
Boy Fresh.
Yeah.
Online, I'm like JX.
Johnny Jumps.
JX Rannoch.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, JX
John
what?
K.
JX Rannoch.
Yeah.
Rannoch.
Now I'm ultra pwned on Twitch.
Ultra pwned.
That name is pretty good.
He's a crack up.
I like that.
John's a crack up. Ultra owned. He's on
because it's like you either ultra
like
pwned or you get
games.
ultra pwned. So I freaking always die in games. So I chose ultra pwned.
John, that's pretty sick actually. Ultra pwned. Hell yeah! Shout out Willis too on the Discord.
Oh, yeah.
Willis and Brian.
Definitely. But yeah, like on the Discord, I think the funniest moments in games are when you lose horribly. Like,
Yeah,
dude, I've done something in Mario Kart, the original Mario Kart, Super Nintendo, that no one's ever seen before.
what is it?
On the Bowser's Castle level, I got stuck for like a whole 2 minutes straight, couldn't move. I don't even know how it happened. I got hit by a turtle, spun out. The little crusher thing on the Bowser level crushes me. I spin out. Someone throws a banana, it lands right on me. I spin out. I get crushed again. I spin out. And then the little cloud guy throws a thing on me. I spin out.
No,
Dude, no. I had it on stream. I was just
There's
spinning out
No way
for
this
a minute,
happened,
like a
John.
minute straight, bro. Just near, a minute straight.
There's no way, John.
No cap.
Stop
Brian
the
saw
cap.
the whole thing.
Stop the
He'll
cap.
vouch.
No possible
Stop the cap.
way.
It was insane.
Well, hey, speaking of that, let's talk about that insane moment that wasn't caught on the stream when I threw the bong rip from like 14 feet away. That
We were in
was
my
epic.
garage. I was
Tell 'em the
holding
story.
the bong. You know, we were kids. We smoked a lot of weed back in the day.
Yeah.
You know? I'm holding the bong. Chris is all the way on the other side, at least 20 feet away
Yes,
of the garage.
facts.
Rose the nug.
It's sword
I'm
in
holding
the
the
sky.
bong. It's flying through. I don't even move not one hair, and it lands right in the bowl. There's no way that could happen.
Everybody saw it too. There was like
Everybody
20
saw
people in the garage, and everybody was like shocked. You know what I mean?
It was an amazing moment.
It was an amazing moment.
I wish that was on camera because that would have been like the Vine of the year, bro. Like
Facts. The Vine.
that would have been like
That was before TikTok. Vine.
I remember
Vine.
Vine.
well at that
That's the
time,
old
I think
school
it was
TikTok.
Vine, yes.
Oh, okay. And it turned out, okay. Wow. Vine came a long way then.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It's evolved into Vine, and then what did you have after that? You had
I thought Vine closed. You said
Yeah, I think Vine closed.
it did.
because Musically became TikTok.
became TikTok. Yeah,
That's right.
if that was on TikTok back then, like when it first came out, man, that was a million. Like, there's more chance in winning the lottery, I think, than doing that again. For real.
Yeah, that's true.
But aren't there guys who like have whole channels where they're just like doing that for days and days on end until they hit one?
Yeah, like they'll set up a bunch of pans
Right,
different ways and bounce the
right.
ball like through their whole apartment. And
Yeah.
it lands like
Yeah.
they did it like a million times.
They're there for like 5 days straight. And they finally get it on camera. You know?
I saw a guy, he had a bunch of markers, caps, like connected together, and he was trying to throw it up and make it stand, and he finally did it, bro. It looked like he was doing it for like weeks on end.
Dude,
And finally he threw it and it stood up perfectly. I'm
that's
like,
the best.
I guess your body can develop some muscle memory though. That the more you do that, the higher your chances of actually making it happen.
yeah.
Right. That's
Or you can just, you want to go viral, either do that for 3 days straight and
well,
finally,
speaking
stick
of speaking of viral.
or you just become the
Tua.
Hawk Tua girl.
Oh my God.
Oh
Just
my
like,
gosh, the hot
Say two
Tua.
words and be as viral as ever.
Dude,
on every-
So we need to talk about this. This is insane.
It's ridiculous.
So she was drunk. She was getting interviewed, kind of like my boy Marco does his TikTok interviews. He'll go to different spots like Huntington Beach or around like 2nd Street or
yeah,
like
just
these
a
bars.
random podcast guy interviewing a girl.
Dude, he interviewed a girl, and it was her and her friend actually.
The
Yeah,
friend
there
should
she
have
is,
got
Hawk
famous
Tua.
too, but she didn't say
Yeah,
anything.
yeah. So she just said, he's like, what would you do to make a guy like something in bed, like make
It was like, what's the freakiest thing
Oh, yeah,
girls
freakiest-
do in bed
Yes.
for guys?
So you got a Hawk 2 on the thing, and now the next day she wakes up and she's extremely viral. Like there's already people making, the shirts and the Hawk 2 shirts and making tons of money, but now
Mhm.
she's going after them. You can't do it anymore. But she last I
Oh,
saw
she's
was-
going after them, really?
Yeah, no, she has a management team now. She got $1 million deal. She's
She
on
just
tour.
was with Jake Paul, like
She
at
was
his
fucking
fight.
tour.
I'm like, what's going on? Why
yeah,
is
and then
she
she's a
every-
little pump.
So wait. What about this guy, the guy who actually did the podcast? What's he
know.
getting out of all this?
Exactly.
I don't
He
know.
should have
Or
went
her
hella viral.
I'm surprised she's not suing him for to own the content or something.
Dude.
Um,
The friend didn't go viral. She was right in the video, like right dead center. And then the podcaster didn't go viral. It's like, what kind of PR team is on this lady's thing?
Well, if that happened, we said 2 words and then we got on, it's like, I would try to put them on as well. You know what I mean? I got on with you know what I mean? Bless them for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's on right now. Last I saw, 1.8, 1.9 million followers. She's on tour, $1 million deal.
What'd she say?
She said 2 words.
She said hawk to and spit on that thing?
Something like that.
Yeah.
It was like, what's the male version? Like tongue out and sit on that thing? I don't know. Like,
yeah. Well, whatever the case is.
I don't even know what the male version would be.
Dude, somehow that didn't sound as viral.
She said basically 2 words that like stood out, and she's on. Like that. We're living in a crazy time where you could literally say anything like that somebody's maybe said before or something a certain way, certain words a certain way, and you are on forever.
What's one move in bed that makes a man go crazy every time?
The hawk to him.
Yeah, you got to give him that hawk twa and spit on that thing.
Yes, that's what she said. That's what she said. So there it is.
Now she makes more money than girls who actually hawk to her. It's like, bro,
that's horrible, John. That is terrible news. Yeah. So that's what's going to be the next viral thing. Who's going to? I saw a dude, D. Kane. He got robbed. He went viral. He got robbed for his chain, $20,000 chain. Somebody robbed him in the mall and something. And then all of a sudden he was chasing him down. They got the chain back, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. But he's going viral, tatted up youngster. And then the other dude, he goes in the mall, he's like, English or Spanish? And then they're like, English. Whoever moves first is gay. And then they're like stuck. Have you seen that? Oh my God. And he says it in Spanish, and they're like stuck. They don't move, and they're with their girl, and their girl starts dying and laughing, like it is Alfonso something or another. He is super viral. He started last year, but he started doing the English or Spanish in March of this year. Extremely viral, and he's blowing up, dude. Just saying English or Spanish. And then they're like walking, like, English, okay. And he's like, whoever moves first is gay. And they're like stuck. It's
kind of like the guy do you see the Japanese guy who's like, he'll do like a sentence in English and try and teach someone who only speaks either Japanese or Chinese how to say it perfectly in English.
Oh, no shit.
He says, do it like SpongeBob. Say it like SpongeBob.
No way.
He's like, it'll say like, I like to drink milk. And he's like, read this. And he's like, I like to drink milk. He does it in his accent. No. And then he's like, no, say it more like SpongeBob. I like to drink milk. And then they have him say it like SpongeBob. It's hilarious.
Speaking of that, when I was just at Sharp's house, shout out Charbonnet.
That was a nice party.
Yes, we were both there. And he was telling me about like how when he was in Japan for 2 weeks, how they like,
everyone's so nice. Yeah.
Everybody's nice, like unlike here, but like everybody's nice and sweet, honest over there. The Japanese people were super dope. But just like, interpreting something, you know what I mean? You could say something in an app or, it's on an app. You could look on your phone and it'll change into English, like it's just crazy. So it's like easy to travel basically in Japan. Basically, once you get to the hang of it, but that'd be, we gotta start traveling, John. Shit.
Japan would be cool.
Japan would be epic. Solomon, you been there?
I haven't been to Japan.
Oh.
I've been to a few places over there.
Sharp wants to go back already. He's like, I want to go back to Japan. So yeah, be good look. Gotta get your passport. I got mine for another 4 years. So
yeah, do a travel blog, but you guys aren't like cute and blonde or whatever, so we'll see how viral you can go. Even though, John, you got the hair.
That would be sick. That would be sick.
We could do a podcast there.
That would be huge.
How many people can you fit in this Amtrak roomette?
Oh man, they could fit so many.
Where?
The little bedrooms on the Amtrak trains.
Oh yeah. Yeah. A bunch. But
they pack those subways too. Whoever can fit when the doors close, basically.
Yeah. Oh
So
yeah.
what's next, Chris? What
So
else you got on your list?
next on the list is that we didn't really. It was actually first on the list, but I think we skipped it.
What was it?
Setbacks.
Setbacks. Oh man.
Like we never talked about setbacks really.
We
You know,
didn't.
like no, and that was actually first on the list. We actually skipped that completely. You know, we rushed the show. No,
Now we got off into conspiracies.
we did. So no, we're gonna talk about setbacks. Like what happened. Like there's been time I've known him 15 years, so there's been times like I had a setback. I had a hernia surgery. You know,
Hernia
and
surgery.
that was the worst. You know, I've got hit in the face, broken jaw,
Broken
on my-
jaw, broken foot.
broken foot, broken jaw, hernia surgery. Like, we had a lot of setbacks. You know,
So is this segment about recent setbacks?
No,
this was a long time ago. No, like
10
when
years ago.
when I broke my jaw, I was 27, and we could have been in the studio with Yellow Wolf. Missed that. We were actually in the studio with Bone Thugs with Lazy Bone,
Mhm.
D-Rado, Sloan, and Elmac. They came to my old studio, my old spot in Lakewood, and we set up our studio in there.
Mhm.
Lazy Bone came in, he did a feature, and then we recorded him, and then that was when my jaw was broken.
Chris couldn't even talk.
I
His
couldn't even
jaw was
talk.
wired completely.
So it's like I couldn't even rap and talk with Yellow Wolf right when he got signed to Eminem. I
I
couldn't rap and talk with Lazy Bone when he's in my home. You know, it's like I've had some horrible setbacks where like Eminem's right there, but my jaw's wired shut, can't speak. You know, it's like Dr. Dre's right there, but I was in the hospital bed. You know, it's like so we've had some horrible setbacks to where it's like we could have been on and we could have been signed for hundreds of thousands, maybe $1 million. You know, but you know, stupid haters. You know, they you know, acquaintance, a friend of a friend clipped me, you know, and got me good, you know, and it caught me slipping. I was outside walking two girls to a taxi, and boom, clipped me right in the jaw, broke my jaw. I fell face first, and then it like knocked me out, you know, when I hit the ground. And then everybody came out, and this fool went running. All my boys went running after him. You know what I mean? So it was crazy, you know, just cheap shot haters, you know what I mean? So when we get on, we gotta just you know, like I'm cool on that, man. So but it's all good, you know. There's haters, enemies, you know. It's all good. That comes with the success, you know what I mean. That comes with the grind. That comes with everybody. You know what I mean. Don't matter how big or major you get, you're always gonna have a hater. Look at Trump, you know. Like look at anybody, you know. It's like fools, like people are running up on stage all the time, you know. It's like anybody can get clipped now. It's like it's a trip, you know.
Yep,
It's like
we were at that Yellow Wolf show, and remember he got attacked on stage.
oh yeah, he
Yeah,
did.
started boxing the guy.
Oh,
Security finally got
oh
him,
my god, I
like right
remember
on
that.
stage.
Dude, he
They must
boxed-
have cut that out of the YouTube videos because I looked for it, and they cut it out of the concert on YouTube. I was like, dude,
dude.
that wasn't even in there.
No way.
Mhm.
I remember that venue. I forgot about that. Some
We saw the
fan
whole
went
thing.
up there.
That was
and, like,
right when he was like the height of his success. Too.
So somebody swallowed him, right? On stage.
Yeah, they dove on stage and like grabbed him, tried to punch him, and then he ended up like punching the guy out, and then security dragged him away.
I remember that. I remember that. Yeah, it was
Happened
crazy.
so fast too.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, it could have been a crazy fan, you know,
Could've stabbed
Dimebag
him.
Daryl all over again. It's like, oh
Dude,
man, I
yeah.
remember that. That was so sad.
Yeah. Shotgun, right?
Yeah,
Or-
Pantera,
shot-
yeah.
Pantera shot him and his brother on stage live in front of everybody. Like, this is insane. You know, look at John Lennon. Fan shot him right in the back, right by his apartment in New York. You know,
Yeah.
it's like, dude, that's the worst. Look at Bach. You know,
Just
it's
like George Carlin said, it's
everybody-
like
yeah.
all these people that get shot, they had one thing in common:
Mhm.
talk about unity, peace, and love.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. You know, it's sad.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's sad.
Too many assassinations.
Yeah, that's why it's like, dude, sometimes like shit, you know, try to get on, but then you have to worry about all this shit, you know.
I think I found something here. Let's take a look.
You know, it's like it's a trip. Oh yeah.
This it?
Oh, he might have found it.
Oh,
Yep,
yes.
that was it.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Oh
he
yes.
punched
there it
him
is.
out, bro, on
He
stage.
did, dude. There it is.
There he is. Me and Chris are
We
right
were
back
right
behind that.
there.
You were there?
Yes, we were right
Yeah.
behind it on that video.
Mhm.
I
Oh,
was
wow.
literally like 10 feet away. I was like, dude, I'm about to go down there and like,
Yeah, that was yeah.
He's, like,
Yellow Wolf
fighting the
was-
guy in
he
security.
Just got signed to Eminem,
security did nothing, bro.
Shady Records, I don't even think he had security. He probably just rolled.
No, I mean like the venue
Oh, the
security.
venue
They took
security.
forever to respond, like at least
Yeah.
30 seconds.
Yeah, he probably just was rolling in like a couple people. I don't know who he had or any peoples he was with there, but damn, yeah, it wasn't. It was a small little. It was like right when he just barely he had a couple songs out. You know what I mean? I think he did double XL. He was on double
It
XL?
wasn't that small of a venue. It was like It was like the Grove of Anaheim or something like that.
No, I thought that was a bar.
No, it
Yeah.
was at an actual.
Are you
It
sure?
looked pretty big, and
Yeah,
it
it was
looked
big.
like security was trying to push somebody off stage
Yeah,
I thought it was
first,
a
and
small
then they
spot.
sort of
no,
came in after.
the
'em.
backstage was pretty small, but when you look out, it was like at least 500 people there,
Really?
500 or 600. Yeah, for sure.
Huh. Well, yeah, I don't remember that. Yeah, I thought it was smaller venue. But yeah.
I liked his light setup.
Shout
like,
out Yellow Wolf though. He's a vicious MC. You know what I mean? Shout out. Speaking of vicious MC, shout out Rakim and Compton Menace and BG. There's one more guy on the song.
for the new M album. Dude,
no,
half
that's
those
another
guys.
thing. Hold on. M album. Hold on. We still got 7 minutes. Hold on. M album debut. Give us a second. But no, but the Rakim has a feature with my boy Compton Menace and BG from the Hot Boys. That was Lil Wayne's group way back in the day. And there's one more artist on there. We'll get to that again. We'll tag him. But they have a new song out, which is huge. That's a big look. You like Rakim?
Of course.
Yeah. So it's major. It's major. But anyway, also shout out all them. But the Eminem album, I haven't even heard it. I only heard like the one song, his single or whatever. But have you heard the album?
The whole Eminem.
Yeah.
Yeah, I listened
What do you
to the
think?
whole thing. I liked it.
I heard it was
I liked
dope.
it.
I heard it was super dope.
It brought it back to like original Eminem.
Really?
Really good storytelling.
Okay. Well, I got to hear it. Yeah. The Death of Slim Shady.
But honestly, I like Samson right now. Like, I
Okay,
can't
he's
stop
seen
listening to
Samson. My favorite rapper right now.
He's so fast and it sounds so clean.
Man, I'd have to say, I don't know, man. Still fuck with J. Cole.
What about Artemis?
or Jadakiss?
The I like the way you kiss me. You know, that song is pretty good. It's
Artemis.
catchy. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know.
Catchy is the best though. Right
Mhm.
now, Catchy is the best. But I like Millie's, Joyner Lucas. I like fucking, there's a bunch of new shit. Oh. Also, before we wrap this up too, Bone Thugs in Harmony just got signed. Breaking news, like a record label with Conor McGregor. Did you hear about that?
No.
You didn't hear about that? Yes. Bone Thugs are signed to Conor McGregor's record label. And it's breaking news. This happened yesterday. And he has a label now that he's signing all these artists, which is a good look. Well, not all these artists, but so far the legendary group Bone Thugs and Harmony. So that's a major look, dude.
That's cool.
Yeah. So there it is. There it is. Signs Bone Thugs and Harmony to Greenback Records. What? So this is breaking news. I'm not sure if all 5 members are signed to him, but definitely Flesh and Bone, Wishbone, Lazy Bone, and Crazy Bone for sure, 100%. And it's going down. Like this is the biggest news right now. It just launched. I'd say about, like I said, 24 hours ago, potentially 48 hours ago. But there it is. Notorious Thug era has begun. Greatest rap group of all time. Facts. Bone Thugs and Harmony exclusive. They got a new single out. It's going down. Shout out Bone Thugs. They've always showed us love. I've known Lay about 10 years. Sloan Bone about 20 years.
Yeah. Speaking of Sloan.
Yeah, we're gonna get
come
Sloan.
on.
Yeah, shout out Sloan. He's gonna hop on the show too. Shout out the Mo Thug family, Rocky Rock and Kane and everybody, all the
Inhale's
homies.
supposed to come on.
Oh yeah, we got Inhale coming up, but we shout out to everybody that's like showing us love and all that. Big Sloan, especially introducing me to Lay, 10, 15 years ago. Flesh and Bone now, Wishbone, shout Wishbone, Crazy Bone. We got a song called "Out of My Mind." That's about to drop too. So shout out Crazy Bone. Always showing us love. The whole camp. I fuck with all of them. Even Busy. You know what I mean? I haven't seen Busy in a minute, but I still fucks with Busy as well. So shout out the whole camp and all of them. Steve Lobel. Shout out Steve Lobel. Hope you get better, brother. You know what I mean? I know he's going through some surgery. Shout out Steve Lobel. Legendary dude in the game. But what else? Any other shout outs, John? What are some shout outs?
I did Rocky Rock.
Yeah, Rocky Rock.
Yep.
Yeah, who else?
Everybody watching. Shout out to you.
Yeah, shout out to you guys.
The
You know what I mean?
fans.
The fans watching, the people.
Shout out to the
subscribing.
podcast place.
Shout out to the podcast.
Appreciate
place.
that.
Of course. Shout out Mac B for showing us the podcast place. You know what I'm saying? So it's a good look. So Downpour podcast episode 7. It's going down.
Mhm.
Next up is a surprise guest. You know what I mean? We got a couple tricks up our sleeves. So stay tuned. Appreciate everybody watching the other episodes too. The Andrew Bernarski episode.
Visit the downpourpodcast.com. Get
Yeah.
your merch.
Get the merch. It's
Selling out. We got people at Straw Hat
The drip
ordering the
is
pizzas,
exclusive.
ordering the
It's-
pizzas, and telling us where can we get your shirts.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes. That's a fact. So stay tuned for that. We got a bunch of exclusive. Follow our ats, by the way, on Instagram at Kapeash Kid.
And at Jay Cocalis and the Downpour Podcast on
Yep,
IG.
at the Downpour Podcast. Super exclusive. You know what I mean? So stay tuned. Shout out to Fletcha Azul again for the bomb tequila.
That was good tequila.
It
by
was
the way.
very good. Signed by Mark himself. We appreciate the tequila.
Cheers.
It's bomb. Cheers, y'all. Cheers, guys. So yeah, it's a good look. You know what I mean? So it's almost done. Dig it. Alrighty. What else? That's a wrap, pretty
That's
much.
a wrap
So
for
until,
episode 7. We'll see you guys episode 8, possibly next week.
next week.
This one's coming fast.
Yes, it's going down like a pair of panties.
Could have been the conspiracy theorist. It's going down like the Twin Towers.
No.
Oh,
That's bad, John. No, you're gonna get us canceled, John.
Hey,
kidding.
man.
No, it's going down like Kim Kardashian. Next episode 8. Stay tuned.
Free Kyle Gass.